It was 1965. Navy pilot James Stockdale's plane was shot down over Vietnam. He parachuted into a village where he was immediately captured, beaten, tortured, thrown into the infamous Hanoi Hilton prison. He would be a prisoner of war for 7.5 years. 7.5 years of daily torture, isolation, uncertainty, no control over anything. What kept him alive? What kept him sane? Not a weapon, not a plan, not even hope of rescue. A single sentence from a Greek philosopher who had been dead for nearly 2,000 years. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, wrote, "The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself, which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control." One sentence, written 2,000 years ago by a slave, saved an American pilot's life in a Vietnam prison. That's the power of Stoic wisdom. It's not just nice quotes that sound good on Instagram. It's an emergency toolkit for the human soul. Words that actually work when life falls apart. In the next 6 minutes, I'm going to give you 5 Stoic quotes that have changed lives. Real lives. Real people facing real crises. And I'm going to show you exactly how to use them. Stay until the end, because quote 5 is the most powerful. It's a 2-step formula that guides you through any difficult moment with absolute clarity. My name is Mind Armor, and these are the quotes that will change your life. Quote 1, the anchor in the storm. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let me show you when you need this quote. You're watching your company's stock plummet. You're getting a terrifying call from your kid's school. You're facing a medical diagnosis. You're being betrayed by someone you trusted. The event is happening. You can't stop it. You can't control it. You can't change it. And you're drowning in panic because you feel completely powerless. This quote performs radical mental surgery. It cleanly separates the chaotic external world from your sovereign internal world. It draws a line and says everything on that side you don't control. Everything on this side you do. You don't control the stock market. You control how you respond to loss. You don't control what happened to your kid. You control how you show up as a parent now. You don't control the diagnosis. You control how you face it. Your power isn't in stopping the storm. It's in choosing how you stand within it. This quote has pulled people out of victim mentality and into response mode. It's taken paralyzed panic and transformed it into purposeful action. Because here's the truth. When you realize you can't control the event, you stop wasting energy trying to control it. And all that energy becomes available for what you can control. Your response, your attitude, your next action. That's where your strength lives. Not in controlling the world, in controlling yourself. Think about something you're anxious about right now. Something you're trying to control. Ask yourself, is this in my control or not? If it's not, can you let it go and focus on what is? Comment below, what's one thing you need to stop trying to control? Just one. Share it. Quote 2. The Declaration of Independence. Epictetus wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the quote for when life is brutally unfair, when you're betrayed, when you lose the job you loved, when you get a diagnosis you didn't deserve, when someone you trusted hurt you, when your plans fall apart. You want to be a victim. It's seductive. It's easy. You can say, "This happened to me. I'm helpless. There's nothing I can do. It's not my fault." And you're right. It's not your fault. The bad thing that happened, you didn't deserve it. You didn't cause it. It's unfair. But this quote removes that comfortable victim identity and replaces it with something harder, but far more powerful: the identity of the responder. It says, yes, this happened. No, you didn't deserve it. But what happens next, that's on you. That's your choice. That's your power. This quote has given countless people the courage to stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start asking, "What will I make of this?" Because you cannot control what happens to you, but you can absolutely control what you make of what happens to you.
Your character is not defined by your circumstances. It's defined by your choices within those circumstances. Viktor Frankl survived Nazi concentration camps. He watched everyone he loved die. He endured unimaginable horror. And he wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." They took everything from him, everything, except his response. That was always his, and it's always yours too. Quote 3. The wake-up call. Seneca wrote, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill supplied with, but wasteful of it." This quote is a bucket of cold water to the face, and you need it. We all need it. This is for anyone who has ever said, "I don't have time. I'm so busy. There aren't enough hours in the day. If only I had more time, then I could do what I really want." Seneca calls you out. He says, "You have enough time. You've always had enough time. You're just wasting it." How many hours did you spend scrolling this week? How many hours watching shows you don't even care about? How many hours in pointless meetings, pointless conversations, pointless activities? You have time. You're just giving it to things that don't matter. This quote has jolted people out of complacency. It's ended dead-end relationships. It's launched businesses. It's inspired people to finally pursue the thing they've been saying they don't have time for. Because it forces a brutal audit of your most precious non-renewable resource, your time. You're dying right now. Every second that passes, you have less time left, and you're spending it scrolling, worrying, procrastinating, complaining about not having enough time while simultaneously wasting the time you have. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested." If it were all well invested. That's the key. You have enough, you're just not investing it. You're wasting it. So stop. Stop saying you don't have time. You have exactly as much time as everyone else. 24 hours. What you don't have is priorities. What you don't have is discipline. What you don't have is the courage to say no to what doesn't matter. Right now, take action. Comment below, what's one thing you waste time on that you're going to eliminate? Be honest. Make it real by writing it down. Quote 4. The Antidote to Hypocrisy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." This quote is a spear through the heart of all talk and no action. It's for the perfectionist who never starts because it won't be perfect. It's for the critic who tears others down but creates nothing themselves. It's for the dreamer who talks about goals but never takes the first step. In an age of endless online debates, performative activism, and talking about our values instead of living them, this quote cuts through all the noise. It says, stop talking, start doing. Stop debating what virtue looks like, embody it. Stop discussing who you want to be that person right now in your very next action. You want to be generous? Don't post about generosity, go be generous. Give something, help someone. You want to be courageous? Stop talking about courage, do the scary thing. You want to be disciplined? Stop making plans to be disciplined. Do the disciplined thing right now. This quote has launched businesses because people stopped talking about their business idea and started it. It's mended fractured families because people stopped talking about reconnecting and picked up the phone. It's inspired quiet acts of charity because people stopped debating and started helping. Because virtue is not a topic for discussion, it's a quality of action. It's not what you say, it's what you do. Character is built in behavior, not in conversation. Who do you want to be? Don't tell me. Don't tell yourself. Just be that person, starting with your very next action. Quote 5. The two-step peace formula. Epictetus wrote, "First, say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." This is the ultimate mantra for moments of overwhelm, moral confusion, and difficult decisions, and it's beautifully simple. 2 steps, that's it. Step 1. Clarify your character. Before you react, before you respond, before you make a decision, ask yourself, who do I want to be in this moment? Patient, just, courageous, honest, kind, disciplined? Step 2. Let that character guide your action. Once you know who you want to be, the action becomes obvious. Do what that person would do. Let me show you how this works in real situations. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Before you react, step 1, who do I want to be? Calm, patient, unbothered. Step 2, what would that person do? Let it go, move on, not worth your peace. You're facing a difficult conversation at work. Step 1, who do I want to be? Professional, direct, fair. Step 2, what would that person do? Schedule the conversation, speak honestly, listen genuinely. You're tempted to skip your workout. Step 1, who do I want to be? Disciplined, healthy, committed to my goals. Step 2, what would that person do? Put on your shoes and go. This formula has guided people through ethical dilemmas, difficult conversations, moments of weakness, and crisis situations with unwavering clarity. Because when you lead with identity instead of impulse, everything changes. You're not reacting, you're responding from your values. You're not being pushed around by circumstances, you're living from your core. This is how you build unshakable character. Not by being perfect, but by consistently asking, "Who am I?" and then acting accordingly. Try this right now. Think of a difficult situation you're facing. Step 1. Who do you want to be in this situation? Step 2. What does that person do? Comment below which quote hit you hardest. Quote 1 through 5. Which one do you need most right now? Share it. Now, let me tell you how to actually let these quotes change your life. Because reading them isn't enough. Agreeing with them isn't enough. You need a system. I call it the mantra method. 3 simple steps. Step 1. Choose your anchor. Pick one quote that addresses your current greatest struggle. Are you anxious? Pick quote 1. Feeling like a victim? Quote 2. Wasting time? Quote 3. All talk, no action? Quote 4. Facing a difficult decision? Quote 5. Step 2. Make it visible. Don't just read it and forget it. Write it on a note card. Put it on your mirror. Set it as your phone lock screen. Put it where you'll see it multiple times daily. Step 3. Repeat and apply. In moments of stress, repeat it like a mantra. When you're triggered, pause and ask, what would Marcus Aurelius do here? How does my quote apply to this moment? This is how words on a screen become a voice in your head, and then a change in your character. These quotes have survived for 2,000 years because they work. They're battle-tested. They've guided people through wars, prisons, loss, betrayal, and every kind of human suffering. They guided James Stockdale through 7 years in a Vietnamese prison. They guided Marcus Aurelius
Through war and plague and political chaos, they've guided millions of ordinary people through ordinary and extraordinary struggles. And they can guide you, too. Right now, choose your quote. Write it down. Make it your mantra for the next 30 days. Share this video with someone who needs one of these quotes. Someone struggling, someone lost, someone who needs ancient wisdom for modern problems. Subscribe to Mind Armor for more Stoic wisdom that actually works, not just sounds good, actually changes lives. These aren't just quotes, they're lifelines, tools, weapons against chaos, anchors in the storm. Find your quote, memorize it, live it, let it change you. Marcus Aurelius wrote one more thing I want to leave you with. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Fill your mind with thoughts like these, with wisdom that endures, with truth that transforms. That's mind armor. That's Stoic strength. That's how quotes become character. I'll see you in the next video. Stay wise, stay strong, stay stoic.